Hey everyone, how's it going? Today, let's take an in-depth look at the newly refreshed 2013 Volkswagen CC Sport Plus 2-liter turbo. And this is going to be a full, in-depth tour of the CC. We'll start it up, show the engine, get an exhaust clip and go over the performance data, and show you a bunch of the features on the interior as well as exterior. And today, I'm at Carolina Volkswagen in Charlotte, North Carolina. And so, without further ado, let's go ahead and start her up, let her run. Also make note, when you unlock the vehicle, the windows actually will come down just a little bit, just so they're automatically ready for when you open the door to clear the door frame. The exterior color is known as night blue, with two-tone desert beige and black leatherette interior. Now in the previous year's CC, this combination color was also available, except in the 2013, it's actually just a little shade darker. In order to start, put your foot on the brake, take the fob and insert it into the slot, and hold it in to start. Soft, full leather-wrapped steering wheel, nice and smooth power-assisted steering, with grip extensions off to the side here. Satin silver accenting gracing the three spokes with modest chrome in the center and the Volkswagen medallion. There's two different transmission options for the CC, one being a standard 6-speed automatic, as well as this particular vehicle's optional DSG dual-clutch automatic transmission. Essentially, DSG, or direct shift gearbox, is two separate manual gearboxes as well as clutches working in sync together to give you automatic or semi-automatic control of the transmission. The DSG achieves a faster shift time as well as eliminating torque converters of a traditional automatic transmission, giving you much more sportier driving characteristics and more pep out of your CC. If we go down here, your manual shiftability is located off to the right, as well as sport mode down below for a little bit of extra pep. Nice and smooth. Plenty of satin silver accenting and stitched boot. And we'll go ahead and cut on the headlamps, fog lamps, they are automatic, hazards, all four windows are fully automatic. And we'll go ahead and check out the exterior, shall we? The Volkswagen CC shares a platform with the Volkswagen Passat and basically combines the low line of a sedan with the tightness and sleek look of a coupe. While the CC does boast a higher price point than a comparable Passat, it also boasts higher quality construction, more advanced base engine, sharper driving dynamics, and better overall refinements as well as vastly sleeker looks. The Volkswagen CC hasn't changed a whole lot for 2013, most notably in the front and rear, as well as elimination of that little tray in the back seat to yield a 5-passenger vehicle instead of a 4. This particular Sport Plus comes with the optional xenon projector headlamps with adaptive lighting as well as range adjustment and LED daytime running lamps. New sleeker chrome grille, wraparound headlamps. While if the CC wasn't a sleek car to begin with, it's definitely a lot more sharper in this current generation. And your lower inset chrome accented fog lamps. Beautiful curvaceous hood tapering off into the grille lines. Side profiles essentially identical to the 2012 model. Modest chrome accenting going across the side with modestly flared out side skirts. The Sport Plus also comes set with these Sport 5-spoke aluminum alloy wheels on Continental tires measuring 235/40. 4-wheel disc brakes with anti-lock brakes, traction and stability control. As we come across the side here, you'll notice some more rakish rear roof that blends off and tapers into the smoothed out rear end. Definitely gives the hint and impression of a sleek coupe. Overall, the CC weighs in around 3,367 pounds with an overall length of 188.9 inches, height of 59.8 inches, and a width of 73 inches. One step above this, the Luxe package, you can actually get a unique set of 19-inch aluminum alloy wheels as well as a full-power tinted glass sunroof. Beautiful paint finish, intermittent wipers, as well as LED integrated heated exterior mirrors. The newly restyled rear end with full LED tail lamps. More smooth and curvaceous, with the chrome trim going across the top of the fascia. The deck lid also flares up to a modest little integrated spoiler. As we come across the back here, the Volkswagen emblem actually doubles as the handle for the trunk, and I'll show that in just a little bit later. Go ahead and pop the hood. The 2013 CC is also powered by the very familiar turbocharged 2-liter dual overhead cam 16-valve 4-cylinder. With variable valve timing and direct injection, it puts out around 200 horsepower at 5,100 RPM and 207 foot-pounds of torque at around a low 1,700 RPM. 0 to 60 time is around 7.3 seconds. And while that is a little bit less than some of the other competitor mid-sized sedans offering 2-liter turbos, it does put it to the ground pretty well and keeps with the 0 to 60 time within reasonable range of the other competition. But like always, depending on how you drive it, as well as the preference of the driver, depending on which vehicle you want to choose. It is front-wheel drive with a fully independent suspension with McPherson struts up front and a multi-link system out back with front and rear stabilizer bars. And with an 18.5-gallon fuel tank running on premium unleaded gas, it achieves an EPA estimated miles per gallon rating of around 22 city, 31 highway. The interior of the 2013 CC is pretty much very similar to the 2012 model. And you also have the characteristic frameless windows. A nice sporty coupe-like touch. Still features the same unique and sporty styling that the CC has been known for. Your two-tone paneling, lower storage and reflector down below, stitched padded armrest, your power windows, power mirrors with heat function, your power locks, brushed silver accenting going across the door, as well as the dash and center console, a key styling cue for the vehicle, as well as your trunk and fuel cap release with locking function. As far as the seating for the CC, sport ribbed bucket seats in the same two-tone styling as the rest of the interior, with modest side bolstering going up across here, nicely supported with side airbags, as well as perforation inserts going across the bottom, as well as up across the back of the seat. Your standard power adjustments located here and 4-way power lumbar adjustment, adjustable seat belts, as well as adjustable headrests. Unique aluminum door sill entry guards, available all-weather floor mats, and a manual tilting telescoping steering wheel. There's also a nice little storage cubby off to the left of the steering wheel. So let's go ahead and see how she sounds. Unique engine and exhaust note with a little bit of turbo whistle, and you hear that blow-off valve in the background. Good, shut her up. Nice and tight. Comes standard with an 8-speaker audio system fed through an in-dash CD player and an LCD mobile media telemetrics interface equipped with navigation, as well as satellite radio. The audio quality is absolutely fantastic for the standard system. side curtain airbags. You can appreciate the audio quality a little bit more if you have your computer hooked up to a sound of speakers or surround sound. It's pretty simple to use. That's your main radio screen, where we have your options. Touch screen. Scan the stations. Change the band, AM, FM, Sirius. As well as the list of channels. Use this little wheel right here to change between them. Your in-dash CD player. Information, whether it's real-time traffic updates, tune, changing your different media, whether you want auxiliary, CD, as well as iPod integration. The iPod integration is actually pretty neat. If you open up the glove box, pull down this little strap here, actually brings down another little cubby hole with your input, as well as other media. Bluetooth telephone. Your destination menu with your digital clock up top. Last destinations. You can kind of scroll through them with this. Points of interest, your home address, inputting an address, as well as your map. Pretty simple. Mute the system, as well as system setup. Day-night mode, speed limit information, all of your customizable options. And sound settings. You can use it in a couple different ways. Also, if you notice down below here, these little buttons, they correspond to those little sections down there, so instead of touching it, you can control it from there if you'd like. If we go down below here, you have your simple to use climate control system. It's dual zone. It also shows up in the LCD screen. Temperature adjustment. Automatic mode, max AC, syncing both sides, as well as front defrost and rear defrost. Your climate data actually shows up in those little digital displays, and you have heated seats, 3-stage for the driver and passenger, and your different zones. Sporty brushed silver accenting going down the center console, as well as the main dash plate, where you have an integrated analog clock with a little bit of an elegant touch. Coming down the middle here, have your electronic parking brake, pull up to activate, put your foot on the brake and push down to deactivate, and your traction control. Your cup holders with modest storage, padded armrests, and a nice amount of storage space. It's also adjustable for an armrest. Auto dimming rear view mirror, interior illumination, speakers for your microphone, hands-free Bluetooth telephone, as well as sunglass storage. You have your intermittent wipers, cruise control, and your signal and high beam control. Going across the steering wheel here, you have your radio controls, as well as telephone controls and voice commands.
There is no phone connected.
For voice dialing, as well as an integrated driver information system located in between the speedometer cluster. Just use the corresponding arrows to go up and down, as well as the back button to change between menus. All of your customizable options. Also, a part of the Luxe package, which is one step above the Sport Plus, you can also offer the ambient interior illumination. Go between your fuel, audio, navigation, telephone, as well as vehicle status. Pretty simple, and an easy to read gauge cluster. It's a very nice refresh. Go ahead and shut her down. And let's go ahead and check out the back seat. The most noticeable thing about the interior of the CC is the fact that it is now a 5-passenger vehicle instead of the standard 4 in the 2012 model. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. Similar sport seating in the rear. As you can see, they took out that little tray that was in the back. They also fold by this little button here with ease to create more cargo space. For your power outlet, full-size armrest with integrated storage and cup holders. You also have a trunk pass-through. Headroom does suffer a little bit in the back with that sloping roof line, but definitely gives it a nice styling cue. There's also another coat hookup with the B-pillar. And we'll check out the rest of the vehicle, shall we? Trunk space measures in around 13 cubic feet. Easy opening. It's also illuminated with small storage pockets. And like I mentioned earlier, this emblem doubles as a handle. Very nifty. Same power adjustments on the passenger seat that you find on the driver's. Good sized glove box, nice and padded, with a little vent in there. Turn it open and turn the air conditioning on. It'll actually filter in cool air and act as a cool box. Overall, a successful, modest refresh. Retaining most of the essential styling cues that makes the CC such a unique vehicle, but improving on its sleek looks as well as overall design. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed this in-depth look at the newly refreshed 2013 Volkswagen CC. Be sure to stay tuned next time, there's a lot more where that came from. Take care, everybody.